And welcome back to another exciting episode of Beer Bros. Keith, we've gone through this before. You're going to surprise me with something. What's the beer of the day today?
One of your favorites.
One of my favorites?
Today we've got IPAs.
Oh, gosh.
From which you get to choose Chris's pick of the day.
Okay, well, all right, we'll make that decision in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get over with and start with the first one.
Our first one is...
I don't know. What is it? It's an IPA. A can.
We have, in a can, Big Swell IPA from Hawaii, from the Maui Brewing Company.
Oh, nice. Does it have, like, pineapple in it?
No, they do make one that does have pineapple, but this one is coconut. I believe this is coconut.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Or maybe the coconut's the one that I didn't bring.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so no, it's not coconut. But...
So, oh, cool. It's from Hawaii. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. It's our show. That's what we do. It's our show. That's what we do. Let's give it a shot.
Big Swell from Maui Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Is that right?
You can smell the hops even.
Oh, good. Yeah, I smell the hops. Yeah. Oh, it looks exactly like an IPA should, or it does. Alright. Let's see. That's a nice yellow color. Very nice IPA color. You did a pretty good job. There we go. Nice there. Oh, goodness. I hope I enjoy it.
It's got a very hoppy taste, which is sort of flowery.
Yeah, it's there. IPAs are not my favorite. This is, as IPAs go, this is not as in your face as I usually think of an IPA, but it still has a forward taste to it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, it's just not my thing. What do you think?
IPAs, they're not my favorite either. There's nothing wrong with IPAs. I just prefer the darker, heavier beers.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm chugging against Chris. So, but this is very good.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we've talked about that one. All right. Let's go to the next one. What do we have? I want to choose this one.
You want to choose this one?
Choose this one. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Door number 3. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Would you like to call a friend?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
This one is a Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA.
Extra IPA? Great. Okay. Are you going to cut them off? Okay.
No comments about it.
Okay. Great. Looks exactly the same.
Very IPA-ish. That's going to be a little bit butter.
That's okay.
So, how does it smell?
Smells hoppy. Smells like an IPA. It smells like I'm going to not enjoy it as much as, say, like a lager.
Yeah, in the back.
Ass. Ass.
In the past, we've described how IPAs were created for trips to India.
Okay, India Pale Ale, right? So so it's lasts longer on the trip?
Right. There's more alcohol. Mm-hmm. So
for sailors that on the sea all the time, they won't care as much.
More or less, yeah. So that's enough.
So,
and we've talked about this.
So it'll get me drunker more, so I won't care as much as how it tastes?
Right.
Fair enough, IPA. You win this one. I was going to say, this is the more in-your-face, sharper taste than the first one.
I like this one because it's less hoppy.
It's less hoppy? It's just, it's bitter, right? Yeah, it's so bitter that it's just hard for me to enjoy it. I guess I don't enjoy bitter things. Okay.
The first one, the Hawaiian, tastes more flowery, so that perhaps evokes the
lays.
The lays.
The lays. I could say lays.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of describes the second one. I'm just ready to move on to the third one. You ready to go? Which is
Door number 3 is Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA.
Why is it called 90-minute Imperial IPA?
They add the hops at the 90-minute mark.
Okay. So it's not a beer that's been made in 90 minutes. It's when they add the hops.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. I like the pink bottle. I do like the bottle. The actually the label is very has a lot of texture. Like what do you want to call it? I don't know. No, what is it called? Like a parchment.
Parchment.
Like,
Okay.
it's very textury and has a lot of texture and it's thicker and it's interesting for a beer label.
Okay.
Versus thin, like very easily scratched off. This is, it's just something Dogfish Head does.
Okay.
So it's a little darker.
This is good.
Is it right to say that it has a tiny creamy taste to it? You can say that. It feels like it fills my mouth versus these are sharper in there. It still has a sharp taste, but it kind of fills the aroma in my mouth at the top of my palate, and it kind of foamier, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Even though there's not a ton of foam, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, the taste fills my mouth, and it's not as harsh as compared to the other IPAs. Do you have any stories?
No.
You want to tell? When did you try your first IPA?
Christmas a couple of years ago.
Think of it then, like, was it something you had to grow to appreciate?
I thought it was the most non-beer tasting beer that I'd ever had.
I like that.
I thought it was very good at the time. However, it's kind of a special occasion type of thing for me. I don't like it all the time.
Yeah, I can go with that. I think the first time I had it, I was with a friend's family, and they got a assortment pack. It actually was a Dogfish Head. That they had an assortment pack of their beers, and one of them was an IPA, and it. I probably had the same assessment as I do now. It's just that it's too hoppy, too bitter for my taste. I will say that I enjoy a myriad of beers compared to what I used to then, but it's still not my favorites. But
for not your favorites, which one is Chris's pick of the day?
I have to go with the first one,
Really?
the Hawaii. Yeah, just because it's not as sharp as the other two. It's. Let me taste it again. I'd say out of the three, it still just was my favorite compared to the other two. It's just it wasn't good in general for my taste, but it was better than the other. Oh, it's worse. Okay. So I think I wasted enough time. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. So, cheers it. It's so sharp I can't continue.
But you must.
Oh, and you had twice as much as I did. That was the Hawaiian Maui Brewing Company, the big Swell IPA. And now we're going to move on to the Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA. And I have a lot of that. I can't chug that at all. Ugh.
Well, that's been typically the story with all beers.
That one. Oh. Thank you for the bitterness there, the hops. That one more so than the others, than any other, I think, so far. Moving on, lastly, to the Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. That's all I have. It's like drinking cough syrup. Ugh. It's like, take your medicine. I don't want to. Ugh. I failed completely. Yeah, see that. These are not the gnats you're looking for.
Failed.
Yeah, just put a big old stamp on it. Fail.
You know what's going to happen in the actual video.
Big old stamp on it that says fail. I'll show you it. I'll show the one I want you to put. Ooh.
Well, congratulations to Maui Brewing for your Big Swell IPA. That is Chris's pick of the day.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Link in the description for all the different breweries and any details that we want to put. Other than that, if you guys want to leave any comments on what you think of IPAs in general, name your favorite IPA in the comments. How about that?
If you have any other ideas for beers we should be trying, leave a comment. Be sure to like us and subscribe.
Perfect. Tell your friends. Tell them that some weirdo is burping at beers and it's fun. See you when I see you. And Holy Grail Ale. Cheers. Really?
so you want to stop and I'll get that later. Alright, there. Good, good to go.